Welcome to Busan EFM News at 10. I'm Esther Seol. South Korea's budget carriers are taking joint actions against the country's number 2 flag carrier. Asian Airlines moved to start another low-cost airline this year, citing negative effects on the industry they say is near saturation. Jeju Air Company, the country's top budget carrier, as well as EasterJet Company and Tway Airlines, last week asked the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport to stop Asiana from establishing the new company Seoul Air. They said in a joint letter that the launch of a new budget carrier will weaken the competitiveness of air carriers rather than benefit consumers. Thus, the ministry should not approve Asiana's move to launch a new carrier. They said at present, efforts need to be focused on competing with foreign carriers, not on competition with local companies. The ministry said it will review the impact on the market in many ways as soon as Asiana hands in its finalized business plan. A former Navy chief was put under arrest Sunday on suspicion of involvement in the supply of shoddy parts for the construction of South Korea's first salvage ship. Hwang Ki-cheol is suspected of helping a parts supplier win a contract in the construction of the 3,500-ton Tongyang, despite being aware of irregularities in the evaluation and selection process. Hwang was in charge of the project at the Defense Acquisition Program Administration, or DAPA, during the selection process in 2009. Prosecutors believe the head of the parts supplier bribed the DAPA officials to win the bidding competition, leading Hwang's subordinates to draw fake quality assurance documents for the company's subpar sonar system. In local news, the Kori Unit 2 nuclear power plant was inspected and reached a full operational capacity last Saturday. An official from the Kori Nuclear Power Division of the Korea Hydro and Nuclear Power Corporation said it had conducted its regular inspection for Kori Unit 2 nuclear power plant. Areas of the plant that were tracked include fuel replacement, the inspection of main systems, and maintenance of the equipment. And extra precautions are being taken in the wake of the 2011 Fukushima nuclear accident. The Nuclear Safety Commission approved the restarting of the Kori Unit 2 nuclear power plant. After its inspection, the nuclear reactor and related facility safety standards were determined to be up to code. Busan began weeding out unregistered personal watercraft that had become an annoyance at the Suyong Yachting Center in Haeundae. The city sent the owners of these unregistered watercrafts a warning to voluntarily remove them by the 15th of next month. If this order is not followed, they will forcibly remove. Currently, there are 100 unregistered watercrafts in the Suyong Bay Yachting Center. An official from the Busan Office of Education said that it had developed a smartphone application which includes a correspondence manual against various accidents that might happen inside or outside of schools. This application describes how to properly respond to 55 different accidents separated into 8 different categories. And these accidents include violence, traffic, power failure, flooding, and fire. Application users can also register their emergency contact information to quickly ask for help in case of emergency. In international news, the 2015 National Cherry Blossom Festival opening ceremony was held at the Warner Theater in Washington, D.C. on Saturday. The festival celebrates the 1912 gift of 3,000 cherry trees from Tokyo to the United States and will last over the next 3.5 weeks in the capital. This year's festival celebrates 103 years since the original gift of trees from the city of Tokyo to the American people. With every spring, our friendship blossoms anew, said Hiroyasu Izumi, Deputy Chief of Mission of the Japanese Embassy in the U.S. And now for the weather. Morning skies will be clear in Busan, Ulsan, Changwon, and Gyeongnam. A dry weather advisory has been issued in some parts of Busan, Ulsan, Cheongwon, and Gyeongnam. Finest levels are normal. Waves will rise from 0.5 to 3 meters in the seas. The highest in Busan is 14 degrees. It is currently 6 degrees here in Busan. That's all for this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. Now you're listening to Busan EFM.